Welcome back to my channel. My name is Blair if you're new here, and today I am going to share with you 5 things I'm grateful for from 2021. I did this last year to kind of find the positive in what happened in 2020. So I just thought I'd kind of carry that on and do that again this year. So getting started right away, the first thing I'm very grateful for from 2021 was the amount of debt payoff that I managed to accomplish. It was a big year. I managed to pay off, I think, $10,000 roughly-ish of debt between student loans and credit cards. And that included paying off 2 student loans and 1 credit card fully and half of a second credit card. Still have a long way to go, but I am very thankful for that and grateful that I was able to accomplish that. Seeing how we did have some setbacks. And of course, the second thing I'm grateful for was Riley making it through his treatment. That was a very costly thing. I think it cost me close to $1,000 for his treatment. If you hadn't seen it in previous videos, he was diagnosed with heartworms, which was kind of a shock because I really thought he was just dealing with allergies, the way he was coughing all the time. And it kind of got to a point where I was like, okay, I need to take him in. So I took him in, they tested him, and it turned out he was positive for heartworms. Heartworms are 1, deadly if they're not treated. 2, the treatment process was very long. It was about 6 months straight where he was on steroids and antibiotics and had to have certain shots of medication, and it was very drawn out and prolonged. But during that time, the imperative thing was for him to stay very calm. So it kind of put me into another state of isolation in a way for a year. We definitely had our ups and downs. Treatment did hit him kind of hard. There were points where he was throwing up blood, and it was really scary. And then when he was getting his second dose, I think it was, of the treatment itself, the shot that they give him, he ended up having like an allergic reaction to it and was having trouble breathing. So we were debating whether to go through with the second shot he was supposed to get the next day, which was his final treatment. Of course, we prayed on it, or I prayed on it. And I just felt like we needed to get it done because he didn't react at all to the first dose he got. So it was kind of shocking. But overall, he is doing so much better. He is more puppy-like than he was before. He's less sluggish, wants to play with his toys, wants to go for walks again. Like, he is doing so much better, and I'm very grateful that he made it through treatment. I survived treatment. It was very stressful, but that was number 2, which kind of leads me into number 3. Having family and friends that, 1, either called and checked in on me all the time, because again, it felt like I was going through isolation again. I was being kept away from everyone. So I was very thankful for the people that I did talk to on a daily basis, the friends that did swing by and check on me and the dog periodically. And to my friends, Jessica and Steven, I'm very thankful that you guys bared with me through that, seeing how Riley was having such a bad time the day of your wedding. So it was really rough to want to be there because I was enjoying it and I was very happy for you guys. But at the same time, I was worried about my dog. So yeah, I'm very, very thankful for their understanding, as well as other family members and friends that I couldn't spend time with because of that. And it also helped to keep my spirits up. I didn't feel quite as alone because I did have those people constantly checking in and keeping an eye on me in a way. So this kind of leads me into number 4, which I know I said this last year. Like, I was very thankful for like FaceTime, Skype, and Zoom and stuff because it was a way to connect with family members going through quarantine stuff. Again, I'm going to say I'm very thankful for FaceTime again this year. It has been a blessing to be able to FaceTime my family members during holidays again, so I didn't feel alone. But the biggest thing that stands out with FaceTime was that I was able to FaceTime my grandma Sally literally the weekend before she passed away. It was like the last time I got to see her. But it was like a blessing to be able to do that, seeing how I hadn't seen her in a couple of years. Granted, we did stay in touch through letter writing and phone calls, but it was nice to get to see her one last time. And that brings me to number 5. I am very grateful, thankful for the time that we did have with Grandma Sally. She will definitely be missed very much. Have so many memories growing up living across the hayfields from her on the farm. It truly feels like the end of an era and a time frame in my life that I probably won't get back again because nobody lives on a farm like that anymore. But there were so many other things, like taking me to see the Nutcracker when I was 5 years old, and sending me nutcrackers all the time. Like, it was nice to have those memories with her. Not to mention the many, many, many years of letter writing. It was nice. Letter writing is kind of a lost art. So it was very nice to be able to have that ability to write back and forth with her. It's going to be different not having to write to her all the time, but she will definitely be greatly missed. And I am so thankful that we had her in our life for as long as she did. I mean, she was 90. She had lived a very long life. So that was the fifth thing I was very grateful for, was the time, the conversations, everything that I had with her while she was alive. So, not to end on a sad note, it is a good thing. It was a blessing that she passed peacefully. Yeah. So those are the things that I was really, truly grateful for from 2021. I'd love to hear what some of your things were that you were grateful for down below in the comments. As always, I do hope everybody has a blessed day.